have a great pleasure to introduce for Rabbi Ralbag and Yisroel today of Amsterdam, the Netherlands. It's not the first time that Rabbi is in our show. We're very happy to be
I won't speak more than 7 minutes. Birshus, the Morid Asra, Haraba going, Rabbi Yaakov Polashlita. Birshus Yedidi, Lamed Beishona, Harab Abiezer Kohn Shlita, and Birshus Yedid Nafshi Mishacha Yaldusi. We learned together in Chevron Yeshiva. How many years ago? 49 years ago. I entered Yeshiva Tovshin Chov Dalet, Chov Gimel. So it's a good 40, almost 50 years ago. 50 years ago. 50 years ago. I'm Lipa Weingart. I said everybody. I miss anybody. Okay, now stop at 7 minutes. The truth is, I saw Rabbi Yosef a few times. The one who I see my prism is the sun. Who davens by me every day, Shachis, Shabbos, Reb Moshe. No, I speak loud enough. I want to say something about the nifta, which I see in the sun, and it's dvarim amitiyim. On the pasuk in Shmois, where the pasuk says that a yid, that Klal Yisroel does everything which is yosha, the Ramban quotes a mechilta. The Mechilta says, Kol ha-noisei v'noisein be'emuna v'ruach habriyos noichei menu malo olav hakosuv kilu kiyem kol ha-Torah kulo. If you possess integrity, deal honestly, people like you, then you're mekayem kol ha-Torah kulo. Kol ha-Torah kulo. That's something kasha. Heicham shomanu dover kazeh. What do you mean? Kol ha-Torah kula. A person can be ben odom lechaveroi, good and honest. You didn't say all over America. I'm a Jew at heart. You can be honest. You do chesed. That's kol ha-Torah kula. What about the mokoim, the mitzvahs, Horavanya? Kol ha-Torah kula because he's noisei v'noisei be'emuna and people like him. He's a jolly Joe. What does it mean? Shomati mimori v'Rabbi, moreinu v'Rabbeinu. I'm saying. Agoin Reb Simcha Zissel Broider, Chavana Rosh Hashiva. Yes, your father learned simple. And I heard this, and he said a Yesoid, and that goes for everybody here who's Mekayim that Yesoid. The Ramban, he would quote the Ramban in Dvorim, V'asiso ha'yoshev ha'toim. Says the Ramban of Groise Chidush, a novelty. Says the Ramban, what does it mean by Asisa HaYoshev HaToiv? Asisa HaYoshev HaToiv explained in the Ramban, it's like a mitzvah Tov Reish Yud Daled, the 614th mitzvah. What does that mean? That until now, until this pasuk, the Torah told us the mitzvahs Asher Tzivcha. The Torah told us all the mitzvahs of the Torah which a yid is obligated to perform, to observe, to be Mekayim. Now the Torah tells us, Gam ba'asher lo yitzivcha. You should do also in the mitzvahs which Hashem did not tell you, in the things which have nothing to do with Torah mitzvahs. Also you should do Yoshev HaToiv. Says the Ramban, I wouldn't say it. I won't say that. The Torah does not dictate your life 24/7. A Brisker wouldn't say it. Aber a Chevrana mit Adas Psucha says it. The Torah cannot dictate how one lives 24/7. No, says the Ramban. If you want to know the mores of society, if you want to know how you should live b'shchenis with your friends, you want to know not to be an arzo, you can be a kayim kol ha-Torah kula, and every mitzvah, and not say Lashon Hara, and lo sigzol, and lo signoim. Very good. But on vasha lo sivcha, also the part of the Torah which the Torah never gave a mitzvah, never gave a hanaga, never told you what to do. The Torah tells you in this pasuk, what's pshat? It means in everything you do, things which are not part of the Torah, like lifnim mishur hasadin, to go over and above the law, the exact law, the spirit of the law. Rabbi said, the ruach haTorah. Diburoyim abriyos, how you speak to people. Kabbalah spesev upon him your voice, how you look at people. Your hanhogis between shchenim, not the halachis, but your hanhogis, how one acts, how one interacts, not to be an arzo. You can sometimes do every mitzvah and you can do chesed, but you're not an arzo, a schlechter mensch, without being oiven avela. You're not, just have a bad heart. Also, then you have to do gamba shel loy tzivcha. You should tend libcha lasois toiva yosha, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is oyev. Tomim v'yashchus. And he said, Rabbi Simzis will explain, Rabbi, that what does this mean? It means that in every mitzvah, everything you do, you have to look through the prism of Shisa Yoshev HaTorah. Is it with the Ruach HaTorah or not? If it's not with the Ruach HaTorah, even though it might be mutal pi halacha, then it's treif. You're not allowed to do it. For instance, an example he gave. Nekoim Nikmas. Moshe Rabbeinu was told by HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you Moshe Rabbeinu Nekoim, you go out to battle and you take revenge on the Midyanim. After 24,000 Yidden died by the Magefa, when they were intimate with shiksas. You go out and you do the Melchama, you lead the battle. What did Moshe do? He appointed Pinchas. How can it be? The Yisroel asked. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, you go out. If Hashem says something, you jump, you click the hand. Herr Commandant. The Eibishter told Moshe, you go out. What do you mean you point to the Shiach with alumnus? With alumnus with what? Shuram Kamoisoi. Because, says Reb Simcha Zissel, and that's the Yahara, and that's Bali HaToyes to say. Because Moshe knew, if he would go out himself, he would be Oivan or Sisa Yoshev HaToyv. Why? Because when he left Mitzrayim and he fled Mitzrayim, he went and he hid himself in the land of Midian. He owed HaKoros HaToyv to Midian. HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, you go out lead the battle, but I can't HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because it goes against the what was Shisa Yoshev HaToyv. It goes against the ZIK Yisroel, the Pnimius HaToyv, which the Alta said is what? Bedom Bechaveroi HaKoros HaToyv. That's Pnimius HaToyv. How to say it's Kabbalah this and knowledge-keit. Pnimius HaToyv is HaKoros HaToyv. That's the Reb Yeshiva. Mashgiach, Reb Meir. Pnimius HaToyv. If it goes against Shisa Yoshev HaToyv, then it can't be. And Moshe pointed to the Shiach. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted Moshe to know this, to machadish this. But everything, you have to look, even the Tzivui of Hashem, you have to question and say, is the Tzivui Hashem, does it go through the prism of a Shisa, prism of a Shisa Yoshev HaToyv or not? If it goes, Mekayim it. If not, learn Pshat otherwise. This is the Chidush, that's heaven. That's Chabot Yeshiva. That's HaKoros HaToyv. That's a Sisa HaYoshev HaToyv. With the 614th mitzvah, which the Torah tells us, which is the Boriach HaTichon, which combines all the mitzvahs. Therefore, Kol HaNoisei v'Noisei B'Emunah. In other words, you possess integrity. You have been Odom L'Chavleira with integrity and honesty. What does that mean? That means you already accomplished, you understood the essence of the Torah. The reason of all the mitzvahs is to bring to Adam bring a person to be a Yosha. That's the whole reason of the mitzvahs. So if you do mitzvahs and you're not Yosha, in other words, you don't have the Achsorias, you don't have the parts Ba'asha Loit Sivcha, Ten Daito Aleim, the parts of the Torah which don't apply 24/7, so you talk to Ramban. Then you miss the boat. And you're antashregitz. That's why, Kol HaNoisei v'Noisei, I know this is Chabot Musa, Chabon Musa, it's not the normal Musa here. but that kol hanoisei v'noisein be'emunah v'ruach habriyos noichen menu, you got Yeshoyim emunah, like the Rabbi said. You and v'ruach habriyos noichen menu, you have not only the spirit of the Torah, you have the essence of the Torah. And that's why kilu kien kol haTorah mid kol haTorah kula. Even though you don't have the ben adam the balkoin with all the mitzvahs. That's shot in the Tanchuma, which the Ramban brings in Sefer Shmois. That I see in the sons of Moshe. I'm not coming here to praise the Moshe, but I see it. The way he and the Aryeh is not Hashem that translates us. In his Nesius, not only came Yosef and Yosef Bemun, integrity, honesty, straight as a what do you say in English? Straight as a, you always look for English strip in the straight as an arrow. Yashikoyach. I'm born in America. I should know English. Straight as an arrow. And I hear and I see his father Rabbi Yosef, Zecher Tzadik Levocha, and I hear from the Mishpacha, Rabbi Yezer now gave Shvacham and the whole Mishpacha. He was that type of a person, of a man who was Yosha, Yosef and Yosef Be'emunah, and Zichar Kol Abriyos Noichen Menu. That's Kiyem Kol HaTorah Kula. That is the essence of the Torah. That was your father. To the Shmosoi Baruch, to the Shmosoi Tzur B'Tzur Chaim, he should be, I don't want to say Belisoshi, you can't say, Chaim Volozhner said, you can't say Chaim Volozhner, it's a shaila of what he called a Pshituf, no such thing, there's no intermediary, so I'm not saying it be a Belisoshi, no Belisoshi, we speak like the Chaim Volozhner said, Chaim Volozhner, the Goin, he meant the Goin, we speak directly to the Baruch. Never, I said, and we don't say Belisoshi. B'schus, okay, but B'schus, Misas HaTzadikim, there should be a kapara, Olecha, Val Mishpachtecha, Val Kol HaMishpachas Gottlieb, Val Kol HaKol HaKodesh Hazeh. Amen.